From shocking bluffs that shook the tables to the jaw-dropping scandals that rocked the poker world, these are the most outrageous controversies in poker you will ever get to see. Got your chips? Let's deal you on one of the wildest rides in poker history. Ready to call, fold, or go all in? 1. Rob Mercer's disgusting poker lie. Let us kick things off with the most heinous poker scam history has ever seen. Rob Mercer's disgusting lie about having cancer and raising money for himself through literal fraud. Have a look at his audacity.
Pretending to have cancer to get sympathy and money. Those are the accusations against an amateur poker player from Vallejo. It's left the poker community angry.
Six weeks, I probably laid in bed every night and cried myself to sleep. It was really depressing for me. I went into a deep, dark depression.
It all goes back to when Rob started an online campaign claiming that he had stage 4 colon cancer.
Later, I was basically diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer.
The amateur player rose to fame in days because of his emotional post asking for help. The poker community quickly fell for the trap and started to raise awareness for the cause.
This show here is to raise awareness for a couple people we have in our poker community that are fighting for their life, that have some challenges physically.
Mercer continued to raise up to $30,000 to $50,000 in days with the biggest lie he could sell. This sum even included $2,500 from Cody Daniels. The cat finally came out of the bag when poker influencer Doug Parscale Jr. pointed out inconsistencies in Mercer's claims.
Like, yeah, he scammed all of us, but dude, you're scamming the guy that you know was actually dying, and he took $3,000 from him. Sorry, $2,500. He gave him a $500.
Moreover, other cancer patients could point out how the symptoms didn't look like that of a cancer patient.
He was acting a little bit erratic. His mood wasn't really that of somebody who was dying of cancer. He was, gambling hard and claiming that he's porn star, like just all kinds of wild stuff.
This is a brutal one. This guy used a fake illness to further himself and try and use that sympathy to gain money on the internet.
The poker community was left in complete shock. Moreover, the GoFundMe platform removed Mercer's campaign and notified donors their refund. As for Rob, he disappeared from social media till last year, where he admitted and apologized for the scam he did back then. This rather embarrassing controversy may have left people in doubt for any future donations. But this is just the beginning. Wait till the next incident gives you the real blowout. 2. The poker death threat. Next up, we're bringing a literal death threat involving Nick Airball, Wesley, and Mars.
Jam the flop hands and he calls me with one pair. I really need to work on my image.
Things took an ugly turn when Airball took to social media, supposedly heartbroken, accusing Mars of cheating a total of $1 million during the poker series. In a tweet, he said,
"Someone who I thought was a close friend of mine cheated me out of $1 million in a series of poker games. Very hurt and upset for obvious reasons."
Wesley also joined Airball in the allegations. He claimed that Mars used a deck that was see-through, allowing players to see the cards by using special contact lenses. Wesley also shared screenshots to back his claims and explained that he lost $1 million in the game, while Mars won $1.6 million.
Range from $2,550 to $5,100.
Mars denied all these allegations and steered clear of not cheating, while he maintained Twitter silence over the matter. Wesley and Airball, however, remained firm on their stance. The matter escalated when a phone call between Wesley and Mars surfaced.
他们不是发动了吗？发动了，那怎么停呢？他们不是要来搞我了吗？
对，那我是不是可以中间劝我如果能劝得下来，我是不是我想劝下来？
No doubt, this controversy took a whole new turn nobody was expecting, kind of questioning the integrity of the game where millions of dollars are at stake. Did you think people could go to such crazy heights? Thinking of crazy? Wait till we reveal the next poker scam where MelPosts was stupid enough to cheat on camera. 3. MelPosts' huge poker scam.
A Henderson man, one of 25 players, accusing one of their own of cheating. 13 Action News reporter Austin Carter explains how they say he swindled them out of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Now, we don't know much about MelPosts' beginning at poker, but we surely know where things ended for him.
And right before I played, all the locals told me, it was like overwhelmingly, Watch out for Postle, he's the best.
The best, now accused of cheating, slammed with a $10 million civil lawsuit.
During a live stream in September 2019, things felt a bit suspicious around the player. Veronica Brilli started pointing fingers at the way he was playing.
It's like drinking water from a fire hose or a fire hydrant or something that's spraying a lot of water on their faces. I'm a recreational poker player, but there are a couple of hands in one episode that
Brilli claimed everyone in the commentary booth already knew what was going on and still chose to ignore it.
In each instance highlighted in Brill's video, Postle emerged victorious, or saved money by discarding a powerful hand that conventionally should have been played, according to the principles of professional poker players' game theory and conventional wisdom.
Currently at 370, Mike P checks because he feels like Brian is most likely to fire when he does, and so we're gonna get a check raise.
Within the poker community, comprising players, announcers, bloggers, authors, and those overseeing card rooms and technical controls, a consensus emerged upon reviewing archived Stones live stream footage.
Yeah, and Mike's instincts are just Mike. Yeah, Mike can see his opponent's cards right now. He just can see their cards.
Many echoed Brill's apprehension, contending that Postle likely possessed real-time knowledge of his opponent's hole cards and the strength of their hands. Individuals associated with poker's game theory community, both well-known and lesser-known, asserted that the frequency with which Postle won hands or saved money through discarding in critical situations bordered on mathematical improbability, suggesting foul play.
I told Jamin right away, I said there's no in-between with me. I either run better than everyone or worse than everyone. There's no in between.
Throughout the period from July 2018 to September 2019, the alleged time frame of Postle's cheating, he consistently demonstrated an uncanny ability to bluff at opportune moments, accurately calling bluffs from opponents and strategically folding powerful hands. Archived video footage unveiled instances where Postle repeatedly directed his gaze toward his lap, where a cell phone was often concealed from other players' view, raising suspicions of receiving information about opponents' hole cards. Alternatively, there were occasions when he wasn't focused on his lap during alleged cheating, prompting speculation that he might have been receiving electronic signals through the brim of his hat.
It's so easy when you can see the cards.
Yeah.
So easy.
Preceding his suspicious winning streak, Postle typically kept his cell phone open on the poker table's railing, in line of sight with opponents, a practice that changed during the contentious period. His poker results during this time frame fluctuated between winning and losing, deviating from the earlier perception of him as an unstoppable poker force. As the investigation progressed, the fallout was swift and it was severe.
Mikkel Postle was later awarded with a $30 million lawsuit in the heat of the allegations to make up for all the damage done.
Postle's reputation crumbled under the weight of the allegations. Lawsuits were filed and the poker community engaged in heated debates about the implications for the integrity of the game.
On June 2020, however, a judge dismissed the lawsuit, saying,
Unfortunately, a lot of idiots make up stories and want to contribute to the drama and conspiracy theories. Both claims are 100% false, and we'll be providing that as soon as possible.
Kind of a risky situation Postle got himself into over there. Stay tuned for the next heated controversy we're bringing up next. 4. The Robbie J For Controversy. Let's now shift gears to the famous J For poker hand involving Robbie Jade Liu and Garrett Adelstein that sparked heated debates, conspiracy theories, and endless speculation. Robbie made the entire room go silent, and Adelstein's expression was the star of the show. Adelstein wasn't reserved.
I don't understand sort of what's happening right now.
E&D.
This is a new club, right?
If my jack was in a club, I would have been out.
What do you mean if your jack was in a club?
Yeah, blocker. You know you've let me do this to you several times now.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened.
I'm just testing it.
Yeah.
And
This doesn't seem super funny to me,
And
honestly.
no,
at all,
like
but
when
how
you
much money
when you bet that like high big
Yeah.
stack, why did
I
you go
don't-
on
I don't
it
need to
twice?
say.
I thought you were on ace high. Ace high.
And then so why call a jack high then?
First of all, a little bit of a straight draw. I have blockers on there.
No, on the turn though. So you called all in on the turn because.
Yeah, because you don't have shit.
That's right. She thinks you can't be a jack high.
It's not about what I have. It's about what I don't think you have when you play against me. That's it.
You didn't think you had jack queen of clubs?
75. You let me do this to you post stream too. Last time we played.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep letting me. 50, 75. 100.
I mean, obviously, I'll just say it. Gary thinks that this hand was not straight in some way. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This is the most disturbed I've ever seen Garrett look at the table. And I think Andy's disturbed too. He doesn't. If you looked over there, it's like, whoa, what just happened here?
You're not the only one that gets lucky sometimes, Garrett. You don't have to get that upset.
Robbie J was later accused of using a hidden device that vibrates to show when she has the best hand. Robbie even took a lie detector test, but nothing worthwhile came out of it. People kept looking for the truth, often coming up with conspiracy theories to prove that Robbie cheated. But the Poker High Stakes production soon released a statement clearing the air. The security of the game was rechecked, and Robbie even gave back the money she had won in the hand. As for Adelstein, he decided to take a break from poker to refocus and make a better comeback. In a tweet, he said,
"After not watching or playing a hand for over a year recently, my mindset has shifted. I miss the competition. I miss the strategy. I miss taking souls. I miss gambling, telling the dealer one time versus my nitty pro opponents. I miss poker, and I'm ready to battle. DMs are open."
The truth is still hard to find. Robbie J. Lu's book adds to the puzzle, but we still don't have solid proof. Was it a smart move or a great play? What do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. 5. Andrew Esposito accused of online assistance. Up next is the stir that happened on day 2 of the World Poker Tour Gardens Championship, where Andrew Esposito was accused of using the GTO Wizard application throughout the game, something Peter Cross sitting beside him witnessed. Even though Peter confronted him several times, Andrew continued using the app, which led to a heated conversation between the two.
Hey, what are you talking about? You're using GTO Wizard. I see through your reflective sunglasses. You're using Wizard the whole time.
One hand.
You're using GTO Wizard the whole time, bro.
What's your
You're in
plan?
a hand.
What's
So
your
why is it
plan?
unreasonable for me to using your right to ask you to stop using it respectfully? And you make a big deal out of it. You're acting like I'm the one who's tripping.
You're tripping.
He's using it the whole
You're tripping.
You're tripping. I see through sunglasses. Every hand he's using it.
A Twitter uproar followed.
Within the poker community generally concurred that Esposito had utilized the app while actively participating in a hand, which is considered cheating and a blatant violation of poker tournament regulations. Faraz Jaka wrote, "Disqualification from tournament should be a bare minimum punishment, but a full ban may be too harsh." Doug Polk said that if a player is using a solver during a hand, they should be disqualified from any event.
Surprisingly, the tournament officials released a statement. After the incident, Esposito was quick to clear the air by saying he just opened the app for the previous hand, and leaving the app open may have caused the misunderstanding. Following the statement, we saw Peter Cross become a keyboard warrior, releasing a whole bunch of context about the scene with these tweets. Andrew chose not to respond further, and soon everyone forgot what had happened. But what the poker world can't forget is the legendary scam by poker biggest names Jose Macedo. You don't want to miss this. 6. Jose Gira Macedo cheating controversy. Now, this controversy sounds more like a master plan. A Portuguese player, Jose Gira Macedo, had been ruling the poker table in his time. People were even afraid to sit down and play with this guy despite his young age. And yet, all of this came to a crashing end as Macedo decided to use his fame to make some nasty plans come true.
The whole thing turned out to be a tale of smoke and mirrors, of deception, and ultimately a massive con. But how did this one scam artist turn the entire online poker world upside down?
Gira joined and used to offer players coaching and sweating sessions. Players under Gira's patronage were cleverly instructed to play heads up against Sauron 1989, who Macedo claimed was a massive fish they could print money off. Yet, Sauron 1989 seemed to play perfectly against Gira's students during sweating sessions, which some players quickly caught up with. Turns out, Macedo had been sharing players' cards with Sauron 1989, which gave him a massive advantage that no player could fight against.
They followed 2+2 Poker Forum. This thread centered around a young prodigy from Portugal, claiming to dominate the high-stakes games. Despite being allegedly underage, this newcomer was reportedly thriving in some of the largest online poker arenas.
As people started to speak up, Macedo admitted that Sauron 1989 was a friend he was trying to help out financially.
I was playing like 100 NL, but I really thought I was the king of the world already, and I thought I was going to be the best in the world.
Jose Macedo cheating scandal only cost $30,000 to the poker community, but he still vanished shortly after and never showed up again, making us all wonder what happened to him. But before you judge Macedo for ghosting, let's bring up the biggest ghost scandal of all times that'll leave you in shock. 7. $150 million ghost scandal. How could we miss the $500,000 scandal? A Japanese player, Ryusuke, used to play at the Hustlers Live, and a fellow poker player openly accused him.
We're not talking about him.
Really? Who's it? Who's scared?
Well, maybe we should, because maybe we should tell people. Okay, yeah, he's a scammer.
Chill.
No, he owes about $500,000 to me and several other people locally. He's gone silent. He owes money in Japan. Hasn't responded in months and is gone. Yeah. Right, Charles?
I heard about it.
Like verified, he's a scammer. Like he owes me $160,000 personally. So it's unfortunate. Such a nice guy, I thought.
Poker player Doug Polk was quick to make his statement about the scene.
If we go over to trackingpoker.com, we can see all of the sessions that people played while they played on the Hustler Casino live poker stream.
So, what happened after October?
After the October stream, Ryusuke had run up some balances that he owed with Nick and some of the other players in LA.
Turns out the Japanese newbie couldn't take the pressure, so he decided to ghost out everyone and just disappear. So, did Ryusuke win at it, or is Airball going after him? Only time will tell. Till then, let's move on to the next crazy controversial moment. 8. Unfair online giveaway controversy. Lastly, we're wrapping up stuff with a crazy 2022 controversy involving Kyo-Jo, aka Nemo, that left a mark on her stellar reputation forever. So what happened? Nemo recently live streamed herself winning a World Poker Tour satellite tournament.
Tour satellite tournament, where first place awarded her a package worth $12,400 in total.
Oh my god, I got the ticket!
She created a stir among fans when she announced a giveaway.
In partnership with WPT, and as a result of winning this valuable package to give away to her fans, Nemo posted a highlight video of the tournament. In this video, there was a code phrase that was hidden. This phrase was, quote, your mom. Nemo stated she would pick a comment based off of, quote, creativity and ability to use the seat.
Joe announced the winner.
Everyone was quite shocked when she revealed she was picking her, quote, poker coach Thallo, aka boyfriend.
People were furious about the apparent favoritism shown by the Chinese player.
He qualified in 4th, and as anyone who watches my channel knows, he's carried my poker over the last 12 months. I wouldn't have had this opportunity without him. Win it for the SPCALA.
After obvious backlash, Nemo hurt her fans a little more by saying,
Nemo at first released this aggressive, unapologetic, and revealing statement. Highlights include her wanting to give the package to someone she knows rather than, quote, you, your friend, or the best written sob story. And she is not going to, quote, feel bad about giving the package to the person she thinks deserves it the most, referring to her boyfriend and poker coach Thallo, who according to Nemo actually coached her throughout the satellite tournament, which could very well be a whole other problem in itself.
Her statement was a whole new problem in itself, and her boyfriend was also dumb enough to make these claims.
I had sort of walked her through the tournament in Twitch chat. I don't know if you know, she plays on no delay with her cards up. She just has a cover on them. So like literally as somebody gets eliminated, I can coach her in chat saying, hey, you know, this is sort of how the big, like the stack sizes are playing right now. Here's how aggressive you want to be on this seed, give her adjustments through the tournament. So I sort of coached her through the tournament.
Nemo further sounded a bit irresponsible in her tweet.
Nemo also says she works 15 hours per day, so didn't have time to organize a better giveaway.
Wasn't a good enough excuse, so Twitter users from the poker community were quick to suggest a way out.
Including Sean Deeb, voiced concerns about the integrity of the giveaway regarding the fairness of the contest, causing Thallo to eventually give back the seat.
However, Joe later took to the internet to apologize.
The video was so last minute. It was so last minute. Holy shit. I just needed the giveaway done somehow. I had to release it within that day, and also the giveaway was due that day. I had to give WPT like a name.
She even deleted her previous tweet and posted a new one.
Highlights include her admitting to and recognizing that she shouldn't have run a contest for the package and let Thallo, her boyfriend, be eligible. Quote, it wasn't fair to everyone who participated.
On the other hand, Alex also tried to defend himself on Twitter. After repeated backlash, Thala was forced to give the seat back, and Joe conducted the giveaway again, where her boyfriend was excluded.
Nemo will go on to upload a screenshot of her video's comment section where she indicated the 10 names that were first to comment, excluding Thallo, and thus be entered to win the WPT package. Thallo did opt out, and Nemo has since done another drawing on stream.
But the drama didn't end here for Joe. Several users on Twitter showed up bashing her.
Several users on Twitter report their comments were deleted, so it's possible these aren't even the original 10 names.
That Nemo clearly denied.
I never changed comments on anything, so. It's a YouTube algorithm thing. I was doing some research on it last night because obviously people were gonna ask. And it appears that everybody's comment section looks different. Who would have thought that? So unless you're the actual owner of the YouTube channel that you're using, that's like has it on, everybody sees something different if you're just like a random viewer. Well, if it turns into a witch hunt, it turns into a witch hunt. At least this is something I can rectify, which is nice. I mean, like I said, I made a mistake and I can own up to making a mistake. That's not a problem for me personally. I'm doing it the best way I know how to, which is giving away the seat. And if people can't be happy with that, then they're not going to be happy with anything. Truly, the only people that should have an opinion on this are the first 10. And if anybody else wasn't even in the top 10, then I truly don't know what to say to you. You can feel like I offended the other 10, which is valid. I feel like I offended the other 10 as well. But now that I have replaced that with the correct winner, it's like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, what is there to be done about it? What better can you do?
Well, if you ask us, Nemo didn't really handle the situation quite well, leaving all her fans quite upset. We'll love to know what you think about this moment. Let us know in the comment section below. And in case you liked what you just saw, do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling poker updates. We'll be back with a new exciting video soon, so stay tuned.